Okay, guys, happy new year and welcome to a fresh new start on 2021. And yeah, I have just a little am I going to call it an advice or anyways how I want you to look at your aviation career in this beautiful new year. Before I go on to answering the questions that I've not answered in the past year, yeah, it's like we are carrying those questions over, to the new year, but we still have to answer those questions because they are very keen to you guys, and I must definitely treat them. But before then, there are some advices I want to give you, three in particular, on how you should see your aviation career or how you should project your aviation career in this year. So stay tuned, guys. I'll be right back. So guys, the first thing I want you to look at, or the first thing I want you to kind of project for this year, especially if you've not started your aviation training, is that you should have a positive mindset concerning the industry. Because I've been seeing a lot of messages saying this is happening, that's happening, the industry is kind of down and we don't know when it's going to recover and all that. Is there still hope? Is there still see? If you know this is what you want to do, like this is what you have decided to do, or this is what you have put your heart towards accomplishing, then seriously you have to look at it with a positive mindset. Don't come into this new year, don't come into 2020 with that, oh my god, am I sure I'm really going to do aviation, or am I sure I'm not going to do something else? So no matter how the year rolls, no matter if you hear people are laid off from their workplaces, that's aviation wise, no matter if you hear a lot of pilots are sitting at home, no matter what you hear, I'm just trying to give you a mindset, because this is kind of mindset I'm coming in with. I've heard a lot of things. See guys, I've heard a lot of things this period, like okay, COVID-19, and so now what are we going to do? A lot of pilots are sitting at home, a lot of companies have laid off pilots. What is the industry going to look like? But see, I'm not looking at that currently. I'm looking at the fact that this is what I've dedicated my mind to do. This is what I've said I'm going to do, and therefore I'm going to have a positive mindset towards getting it. I'm going to have a positive mindset towards reaching for this thing, because this is what I love. So no matter what it may be, like even if it's just staying around the airport environment, like I was talking to one of my friends and I was telling her that, see, this period, especially this first month in the year, I really want to just be around flying. I want to be around the airport environment. I want to be around aviation, everything and anything that has to do with aviation, because it kind of keeps the spirit alive. And seriously, especially if you are not yet in school, that's if you are out of secondary school and maybe waiting to go to a university or waiting to go to any higher institution, this is what I'm going to be advising you. Find a way to get involved in anything that has to do with aviation, because the more you keep seeing, the more you keep hearing, the more you keep coming closer to this thing, your dreams and your visions begin to actualize. Like you just see everything like going smoothly, or you get to, like it's just like if somebody's telling you okay about a pencil without showing you a pencil, just like I'm with a pencil, I'm always the pen, but today I'm with a pencil. In fact, my brother was having me some days ago and he was like, you and pen are 5 and 6, and I'm like, yeah, because we have to write. But that's by the way. You see, if somebody's telling you about a pencil and it's far away, it kind of looks abstract, like you don't really know what the person is talking about. But when the person brings a pencil, you can have a pictorial view and say, oh wow, this is what a pencil looks like and all that, and you get closer to it. So even if I keep telling you every day about aviation, if I keep telling you how sweet aviation is, if I keep telling you how sweet fly school is, if I keep telling you how awesome you need to get into fly school, if you don't keep seeing it, if you don't keep feeling it, like seeing aircrafts take off and land, maybe be traveling by air, if you don't keep seeing pilots, if you don't keep seeing takeoffs and landings, you might not be able to keep that vibe alive. And that is what I sincerely want for you in this year. I need you to keep the vibes alive. Now, number two thing I also want you to do is that even as you're keeping the vibes alive, make positive steps. Like now, I'm basically going to be telling you some of the things I am planning to do Okay, I thought about it. What companies do I want to work in? I know some of you most of the time ask me that question, like, okay, what company do you want to work with, and what airline and all that. You see, personally, I go back to make my own background research. And when I mean going back to make my own background research, I go to look at those companies that I hope to work with, research about the kind of work environment they have, the kind of aircraft they have, who is running it, every single thing that has to do with the company, because I want to get myself familiar with it. Not only that, there are some countries, because I'm not only looking at like staying in Nigeria and doing all my flying work in Nigeria. So there's some companies I actually desire, and some countries I really desire to work with. And now I am planning on like doing more research about getting to these countries, having like what ways can I connect to people that are in these countries, because networking is something that is very, very important in the aviation industry. You can't, when you remove networking, like you're removing everything, because even inside the cockpit there's what they call crew resource management, like MCC, multi-crew coordination. Multi-crew coordination, MCC. Like everybody has to learn how to work together. Whatever the captain is doing, he has to tell the co-pilot. Whatever the co-pilot is doing, he has to tell the captain. Like nobody is a sole own, or nobody is like just the person running the whole show. Do you get the kind of thing? So that's how it is in aviation generally. Nobody is running the whole show. You have, okay, let's say pilots are actually at the top of the food chain, but before you get the pilot, even before you get the pilots there are people that are working on the ground. You have the flight dispatchers, you have the marshals, you have the engineers that make the aircraft ready, you have the air traffic controllers that do separation, you have the cabin crew that ensure our safety on board. As far they are always giving you comfort and safety, because that's basically what they are there for, that kind of stuff. And you have the aviation caterers, you have the aviation security, you have a lot of other people that are working towards making sure the food chain is complete, like making sure the pilots are comfortable and doing what they are supposed to do. So you see, in that way, everybody has to work together. That's how you see it. So anywhere you are in aviation, you have to keep connecting. If there's anything that you're going to do this period, especially if you're waiting to come into flights, connect with pilots that are already out in the industry, connect with student pilots, that are people that are currently in their training, connect with friends of aviation. There are people that just love aviation. There are people that just have the flair for aircrafts. Like if they see an aircraft flying, they know the exact type of that aircraft. Like there are people that are spotters. They hear an engine sound and they know the exact aircrafts. I'm telling you, it's going to surprise you, but we have those kind of people. They are a lot. There are people that are aviation photographers and videographers. They love taking aviation stuffs, videos. They stay in the airport. This is like a part of them. This is what they live for. So you see, you need to keep connecting. So if that's anything I'm going to be doing in this new year, is I want to connect more with people. I want to have a more closer relationship with people that love aviation, because this is where I see myself. This is what I want to do. This is how far I'm seeing myself going, and therefore I want to grab every opportunity I can get in this new. And now the last thing that I have for you in today's edition, or in today's chit chat, or I'm going to say my first opening note for you, the third thing that I'm also going to be doing is to make sure I improve myself daily. You can't just assume, or you can't just wait for everything just to come to your doorstep. You have to be prepared for where you want to go to. The same way I say make researches, the same way I say try to be positive about it, you also need to prepare, because when an opportunity meets somebody that is prepared, that is when you hear, oh, this person has luck. It's a lie. That person was prepared, and the person was situated at the right place at the right time. And because he was situated, or she was situated at the right place at the right time, the person grabbed the opportunity, and boom, you see it as luck. It is not luck. Trust me, it is not luck. Yes, God favors us in several ways, and we also have a way of positioning ourselves in order to get certain kind of blessings. Like, yeah, my name is Blessing, and no, let's get serious. We also position ourselves to getting some kind of blessings. And so if there's anything I want to do, I want to prepare for that kind of position that I want, so that when the opportunity arises, when the opportunity comes, I'm going to be seen to be fit for the opportunity. It's just like, okay, you recommend someone for a job, but the person gets there and they say, oh sorry, he's not qualified, or oh sorry, she's not qualified. That is not what you want. You want that even when you make that connect, and you are being recommended. It's just like some people are recommended for scholarships, some get, some don't get. Some people are recommended for admission, like admission that people struggle for. There are people that are recommended and they say give this person's admission or give that person's admission, and they get it. It is not because they have two heads or something. They were prepared. They kept themselves. Yes, they know they had that uncle there, they know they had that auntie there, but they did not just stay like a skull about everything, like okay, let's just leave it for next time. Or no, they were preparing themselves, and so when the opportunity came, they got hold of the opportunity and they were able to make do with it. So if there's anything I want to do in this year, which is the 13th, I'm just telling you because we are friends, we are family, we are together in this. And trust me, I'm going to be answering other questions. I know if you have more questions, do well to like leave them in the comment section. I will definitely leave my answers, and I will also chat with you more. That's one of my New Year resolutions, to chat with you more on Instagram and to connect more and more. I actually hope to do that, but until then, guys, please don't forget the 3 things I've told you. Be positive, make sure you are prepared, keep yourself prepared, and connect. Keep connecting. If there's anything you're going to do in this new year, keep connecting, because you never can tell who can help you. You never can tell who can provide solution to that problem that you have. So guys, till we meet next time, even on the same channel, keep watching PrincessAnuTv. I don't know why these days I like to just break dance. Just be fine, take care, and have a wonderful new year. Till we see you again, guys. Bye, and thank you for watching.